Well, it took nearly a century to become reality, but the Evansville to Indianapolis leg of Interstate 69 is now open. State officials gathered this week for a ceremonial ribbon cutting outside of Indianapolis. But the highway is about more than just Indiana. As Clayton Baumgarth reports, it's the final piece that will ultimately enable drivers to get from Mexico to Canada.
Former Indiana Governor Mitch says there were doubters, but he knew this day would come.
Now we have a complete network.
The idea for Interstate 69 took off in the 1970s. There were lots of feasibility studies, public meetings, and environmental surveys before Daniels kickstarted the project in 2006 with his transportation funding plan Major Moves. He entered a deal to lease the Indiana Toll Road to a private company for $4 billion and used the money to make I-69 a reality. Construction on the 142-mile project began in 2008.
The Crossroads of America is now filled in its missing link. It's a great day for not just people who use this road, the whole state.
The first 3 segments of I-69 opened in 2012. Then Governor Mike Pence picked up the project from there and oversaw construction from Crane to Bloomington. Governor Eric Holcomb was left to complete the final 2 sections from Martinsville to Indianapolis. Construction on the Finish Line project, the final and most expensive segment of I-69, began in 2019 in Martinsville. Holcomb says it was all a necessary price to pay for the future of the region.
3, 2, 1.
The cost of not doing this far exceeded the cost of doing it. So this was an investment in us. This was an investment in our future. This was an investment in realizing our potential.
All said, the $4.3 billion project opens 3 years ahead of the scheduled 2027 target. That's something INDOT takes a lot of pride in.
You see projects like this across the country that don't come up on time, don't come on budget. So we're really proud of the continued pace, the accelerated pace, 3 years early from our original projection. It will be on budget, even in a vast inflationary environment.
Though the ribbon cutting celebrated the completion of the Evansville to Indianapolis corridor, work still has to be done on Interstate 69. Near I-465 will remain an active construction zone. Drivers can expect temporary lane closures and reduced speed limits as crews complete bridge and pavement work prior to moving I-465 into its permanent configuration later this year. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Clayton Baumgarth.
Next on the horizon is construction of the bridge that will connect Evansville to Kentucky. That project is expected to begin in 2027. As of now, the bridge is scheduled to be complete by 2031.